Hi, curious hearts. I am the bond builder, your relationship enthusiast. Today, we will explore the art of communication, human connection, and igniting the spark in your relationships, creating unbreakable bonds. When you spy on your suspected cheating spouse, please make sure you consider all the possibilities you might encounter and whether you can handle them. Have you considered the many situations that spying might uncover? Can you imagine the worst thing you might find? Predict what your response will be to the worst case scenario. Are you ready? Outrage can be intense, such as, "How dare you? I never thought you would stoop to that level. How could you do this to me? How can there be trust in this relationship if you do that?" In reply to this, you could get to hear like, "This is none of your business. I don't spy and go behind your back. Now you know why I want to pull away from you. How could I love anyone that would do something like that to me?" On and on and on. Cheating husbands and cheating wives usually will not admit. But you are made out to be the villain if you use detective work to discover the truth. It does not make sense, but then again, not much about infidelity borders close to sanity. The integrity of the relationship has been destroyed through the extramarital affair. The affair shattered the promises and mocked the vows that the two of you made. The affair invaded the domain of your marriage and crumbled its protective boundaries. The marital infidelity broke the contract of the marriage. It was the act of betrayal. Spying does not damage the marriage. It is an attempt to seek the truth and resolve the pain and deception. Spying is often used to grasp the reality of the situation. The intent is to find the truth. Only the truth can provide a foundation from which to begin resolving the hurt, pain, and forging a direction for the marriage and enable each person in the marriage to attain health and sanity. Here are some specific questions to ask. First, do I have friends I can count on for support if I discover the worst? Do they know I might need them? Have I told them exactly how they might help me? Do I have the capacity to stand back from the deep emotions and not get lost in destructive thoughts and feelings? Second, how have I handled emotional pain in the past? What if it gets almost unbearable? If I encounter the worst possible emotional hurt and pain, do I have a therapist I can contact immediately, and see the therapist to help me through the rough spots? Third, you see the signs of a cheating spouse. What will be my strategy for what I find? Do I have a strategy for the different scenarios? Do I have a strategy to confront or not to confront my spouse? How, when, and under what circumstances will I confront him or her? Fourth, what kind of strategy will I have for self-care? What will I need to do to keep myself functioning somewhat effectively? Fifth, do I have a coach or an objective, someone who knows about cheating husbands and cheating wives, and who can help me develop strategies and goals for confrontation? Someone to keep me focused and working on these strategies and goals? Sixth, do I know what kind of affair I might face? Do I know the prognosis for that kind of affair? Have I educated myself about affairs and what I must do to effectively resolve and move through this crisis? Until our next heart to heart, keep nurturing the love that makes you shine.